Hey y'all, I want to come to you really quickly today just to show you my houseplant tour for 2018. If you remember a while back, I did a video on wandering Jews and how to propagate them. And this is that plant that I tried to propagate. So let me just show you really quickly what it looked like back in May. Do you see? These are the two little pieces that I put in the soil. And for it to have developed the way it did, I'm like floored. Now I did do some propagation with it in the house and I did it outside, and hands down, when I stuck it in the soil and set it outside, it flourished in a way that I was not expecting. The ones in the house didn't do as well. They became very leggy, but the ones outside did really well. Okay guys, this is my peace lily plant that I had last year, and last year of course it had some really pretty lily flowers on there. This year the flowers did not come back. I do have one kind of down in the center, but the other ones did not, so I don't know if it just needs some more fertilizer. This is my mother-in-law's tongue snake. I guess this is called the bird nest variety because it doesn't really get too big, so it sits perfectly, and it's done really well from last year to this year. So if you can't tell by now, you should know that I love pothos plants in all varieties. I think they grow really well in my house, probably in your house too. They can go in water, they can go in soil. But anyway, Pure Zest sent me this ceramic planter that hangs. So this is not where this would go. I'm actually going to, I took some clippings from my other pothos, and I'm going to use this as a back to school teacher gift. But you can use this in any small space. You don't have to put plants in here. You can put anything in here. I just think it's a really cool little design, and I wanted to show it and share it with you all. So anyway, thank you so much, Pure Zest, for sending me this hanging ceramic planter. I love it. So some more pothos. I guess you guys know I love pothos, like I said it before. This one here has some philodendrons in there as well. And if you're wondering, this little planter also came from Pure Zest, but I'm keeping that one because I think it's so cute and it fits perfectly with my motif in my back room. So these are great little planters. If you're interested in them, I'll put some information in the description box down below. This one here is my Christmas cactus, also known as my evergreen. I cannot seem to get this one to grow any flowers, but I love it and I haven't killed it, so yay. This is my jade plant, and so out of all of my succulents that I had last year, my jade plant seems to be doing the best. Now it's not growing really like huge, but it hasn't died, and so I'm gonna just let it kind of sit and see what it does. I also have a lot of aloe. Now this aloe here is really hardy. It's put out quite a few pups, and I just kind of leave it there. It does really well in this window area. It doesn't get direct light, but it does get a lot of filtered light with the blinds being there. And now these two are two plants that I keep in my bathroom. This is a peperonium and another philodendron. And let me just show you. If you remember last year, I kind of propagated a piece, and that's what it looked like last year, and so it has done really well for me. So I've actually kept it here, and I've also put a few pieces in another pot, so it's done really well. Okay, now here is another house plant that I have. You guys, if you don't know already, philodendrons and pothos do very well in my home. So this one is like a mixed basket of all of the pothos that I have. There's a satin pothos in there, golden pothos, and so forth and so on. Now these ugly little things, these are cactus. I don't know what this cactus is doing. It is so gross looking. Oh my gosh. I think this is a, so the one in the front, I think that is a golden barrel, and this one in the back is called a, oh God, a starburst cactus. But for all, I hope I'm not offending cactus lovers. It's just, they're just, I don't know what I was thinking, and they're growing and I don't want to get rid of them, but I love my planter that they're in, so that's a plus. Ugh. Okay, here is my neon pothos. Very slow grower. I love it though. I love the color. It's in my hallway area, but it hasn't really grown a whole lot. It's starting to get a little bit more leggier, but not a whole bunch, and I propagated a little bit off of that one. Now, do you guys remember my rubber tree? I told you it wasn't doing so well in that area, and I should have moved it, because if you look at it now, it's horrible. I'm gonna try to revive this baby, but I don't have high hopes for it. It's just not do well, so we shall see. Now, this is my grandma plant. I've had it for years. I think it's been about 10 years since I've had this plant. The issue that I had last year is that it just became really, really leggy. And it like developed really tall cane like poles. I don't know. It's just a really weird looking plant in that it became so leggy. This is called a Dracaena plant, and it's also part like some other names are like corn. I've seen it's like in the corn plant family. I've also seen someone call it a happy plant. I think my baby here though is starting to get some iron deficiencies. I'm not sure. If you know, please comment in the comment section down below what you think is going on with this plant. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to chop it. I was gonna try to, you know, chop it and see if it would grow again, but I don't want to do that, so we'll see. Here's some more aloe. This aloe is different than my other aloe because it has these really prickly spikes on them, and I think it's because I keep it outside that it's become really like hardened off to the weather. And this little guy came from another, like a mother plant that was outside all the time, and my neighbor was discarding it, and we got it and broke it apart, and there's about 30 pups in there. So I got a bunch of them, my mother-in-law got a bunch of them, and so it's doing really well. I still keep it outside. Now this one here is the pups from the plant earlier in the red container. I'm just trying to see if the pups will kind of take root, and I just put them in its own little area. And I had the wandering Jew in that, and the wandering Jew did not do well. Okay, so this is my snake plant, and it is magnificent. I bought this plant a while back, and it's growing really well. Now snake plants grow very slowly, and I've been looking for another one to put. I was gonna put it in my downstairs area, but they're kind of expensive. And I got this little guy here for like, well, big guy. I got it for like 10 bucks at Walmart, like after the season had ended. I guess nobody wanted it. There's like 3 or 4 plants in there, but I'm not gonna unpot it. I don't want to unpot it because I heard they do really well when they're kind of cramped together. This is just an independent one that my mother-in-law gave me. I just have it in one of my back rooms. And like I say, it just grows slow, but it's really pretty, and I didn't want to get rid of it. And they're really, really good plants for purifying the air. So that's why I have it there. Now this guy is a Schefflerian. I just got it, so it looks really pretty. It's going to be in the same place where that rubber tree was, but I want to braid it. I saw on line when I was looking for different house plants, this is also called like an umbrella plant or umbrella tree. You can braid the canes together and it will kind of grow into this really cool tree. So I'm gonna see, it was like $7. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Hey guys, I almost forgot my ZZ plant. Now this plant is the best house plant ever. It grows well. It looks like a little fake plant. It's virtually indestructible if you're not used to gardening and you need a house plant. I love this plant. Now this little guy here is a dying peace lily, and the project that I have in mind for this one is I want to just see if I can grow it in water. It's not doing really well where I have it in the home, so I want to see if I can grow this one strictly in water. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But anyway, that's my houseplant tour for 2018. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.